Hare Krishna. Welcome back to the series of discussing Bhagavad Gita. Today we shall be discussing texts 3 and 4 from the 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Om Jnanathimidandasya Jnananjanachalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So text 3 and 4 from the 12th chapter is Yetu akṣaram anirdeśyam avyaktam paryupāsate sarvatra-gam acintyaṁ kūṭa-stham acalam dhruvam sanniyamyendriya-grāmaṁ sarvatra-sama-buddhayaḥ te prāpnuvanti mām sarva-bhūta-hite ratāḥ. Translation: But those who fully worship the unmanifested, that which lies beyond the perception of the senses, the all-pervading, inconceivable, unchanging, fixed and immovable, the impersonal conception of the absolute truth, by controlling the various senses and being equally disposed to everyone, such persons engage in the welfare of all, at last achieve me. So here, Krishna is mentioning about the impersonalist. After declaring his opinion in the second verse of the 12th chapter that the devotees or personalists are superior or better situated than compared to the impersonalist, Krishna is describing the impersonalist in these two verses. He says, first of all, one should understand who is an impersonalist. Yetu akṣaram anirdeśyam. So this is very important. The impersonal aspect of the Lord is also akṣaram. Akṣara means fallible and akṣara means infallible. Avyaktam, it is inconceivable. Vyakta means a personality and avyakta means impersonal. So this is the impersonal aspect of the Lord. So Krishna is saying this impersonal aspect of the Lord, those who worship, they have also certain symptoms. Sarva-bhūta-hite ratāḥ. Such people are not inimical towards anyone. They are engaged in the welfare of everyone. Te prāpnuvanti mām. They also attain me. Mām eva. Krishna says they also attain me. So it's not that they don't attain. But the difference is, as Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita somewhere else, he says, Bahunam janmanam ante jnanavan mam prapadyate vasudeva sarvam iti samahatmasu durlabha. Krishna says, Bahunam janmanam, after many births, Bahunam janmanam ante jnanavan, a truly learned jnanavan, an intelligent person. What he does? Jnanavan mam prapadyate, he surrenders unto me. And Vasudeva Sarvam iti Samahatma Sudurlabha. Such a person understands that Vasudeva or Krishna is all in all. Vasudeva Sarvam iti. The ultimate truth is Vasudeva. So even impersonalists, after many lifetimes practices, they understand the true conclusion, which Krishna has explained in the second verse again. So they also understand, but they understand after very long time, when they actually become Jnanvan. So to think that ultimate absolute truth is without a personality is incomplete knowledge. Many times the impersonalists, especially those who are, offensive to the form of the Lord, they are more precisely called Mayavadis. So these Mayavadis, they have very concocted idea about the soul as well as the supreme soul. So their idea is that soul by nature doesn't have any form as either, such as the Brahman, the supreme Brahman also doesn't have any form. That is their idea, which is not the truth, but that is their understanding. So their understanding is, right now in this body I am so active, I am trying to engage in so many activities, but once I become liberated, I will have no more activity. I will cease to perform any activity. It is just like to say, suppose you have a person tied to the chair. You tie the person with ropes on a chair, and he's trying to move. He's trying to get out of the chair, but he's not able to. Somebody says, oh, if you untie him, he will cease to move. He will become completely inert or free from the movement. That is foolishness. That is completely illogical. A person who's tied with the ropes is so much eager to move. Once he is freed, once his ropes which are keeping him bound are gone, the person will move. Not that he will become free from the movement. No, the person will move. But that is the idea of impersonalists. They think in the conditioned state, I am engaged in so many activities. Once I become liberated, I will cease to exist from all the activities. That is not the truth. Dead body may not engage in any activity, but the living force is always active. One time there was the king, and he had a very dear elephant. He loved that elephant so much. So he made an announcement. I need to hear the report every single day how the elephant is doing. And anyone who brings the news of elephant's death to me, I will chop off his head. But this is the world. So in due course of time, the elephant did die. But who will take the news to the king? Nobody wanted to take. One intelligent person, he said, okay, I will take the news to the king. So he went to the king and he said, my dear king, the elephant is perfectly fine. But today he has not gotten up after the sleep. He's still lying in the sleep. He's perfectly all right. No? But he's not eating also anything. He's perfectly fine, but he's not moving also anything. He's perfectly fine, but he's not able to see now anything. He's perfectly fine, but he's not even breathing. So in other words, you're clearly telling the king that the elephant is dead. But he's not telling that elephant is dead. He's making all the statements which indicate that elephant is dead. So similarly, the particular sect of impersonalists, the Mayavadis, their idea of God is God does not see, does not hear, does not move, does not eat. In other words, they're trying to say God is dead. But that's not the case. So those who maintain such ideas, they are utterly ignorant, completely ignorant about the supreme absolute truth. So here in this two verses, Krishna is making it very clear that a person, who is following the path of impersonalism, eventually comes to understand that the supreme absolute truth is a person. And eventually that person also attains the similar destination like personalist. But after a very, very long time, when they actually perfect their life, they attain the similar destination. So this is the sum and substance of these two verses. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.